Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm going to be reacting to Quiet Mind is Happy Mind, Chapter 2, Verse 64. Anyways, a quiet mind is a happy mind. I'd say it's a neutral mind. Happy minds, you usually, in my opinion, you usually have to be thinking something of happy to be, thinking something of something happy to be happy. And then if you think of something that makes you sad, you're sad. But if you're not thinking of anything, well, I guess it's better to have a neutral mind than a sad mind, but that's my opinion. But I'm curious what it has to say. Let's go ahead and get it started.
रागद्वेषवियुक्तैस्तु So that topic that you must control the sense organs have been exhaustively examined, and Krishna stops that topic. Who is a man of perfection? One who has got full control over the sense organs. The sense objects may dance all around you, but you are not perturbed by it. You are not touched by it. You watch them. You see them, hear them, smell them, taste them, touch them, but nothing of them will bring about an effervescence in your mind.
I like that. He says your sense objects. I've never heard saying this is a sense object because it is an object that I sense with my touch and my eyes. Sense object, that's new.
You will not get enchanted by them. You are in blissful sense of quietude and equipoise in yourself. Such an individual is called a man of perfection. Now another question was, how does such a man of perfection, Swamiji, move about in this world of temptations all around, of enchanting objects? How is he moving about? And you say that he is not at all affected by them. How is it? The teacher says, Raga Dvesha Viyuktaistu. One who has eliminated from himself both raga and dvesha, attraction and repulsion, likes and dislikes. Think of it, that father and mother with the child, when they entered the toy shop, what was the reaction of the father and mother? They enjoyed everything. They even investigated, some of them, how they are working. But you never had an idea that I must possess them, isn't it? You had neither likes for them nor dislike for them. Huh? You are looking at it from a different and a larger field of experience. But to the child, I like this, I don't want that, I like this. He is excited about it. Raga dvesha viyuktaistu. One who has gone beyond raga, likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes means things that are conducive to my temperament or vasanas or inclinations, tastes, I like. The smoker has got smoking vasana, therefore he loves cigarette. The non-smoker has no such vasana. Even another man in the bus or in the train or in the plane is taking the cigarette out, you start taking the kerchief to fill up your nose. Why? You don't like it at all, because it is contrary to your vasanas, your tendencies. Think? So one who is raga dvesha viyuktaha, one who has neither likes or dislikes, means one who has eliminated all the vasanas and gone beyond it. Raga dvesha viyuktaistu vishayan indriyaischaren, and he allows his body, mind and intellect to move about in their objects, emotions and thoughts. He has no likes or dislikes, just as the father and the mother moved about in the toy shop. Nothing affected him.
I will say, if I went to a toy shop even my age, I'd be amazed, and I will still like and dislike things. That doesn't mean I have to own them. Because, I mean, toys are pretty cool and interesting. Although, I don't know. I haven't went looking at toys in a while. Although I don't buy any, just saying.
The father and the son were not affected in the sari shop.
Guess.
It's not that he ran away from the sari. He went round, and when she said, look at this texture, you even touched it and said, yes, very good texture. And look at the design. Yes, it's a beautiful design, but let us go.
Okay, women's shop, I guess.
So you are not running away from home, from the world. It's not the world that is the cause for it. It is your personality caliber. You change in yourself and relieve yourself from the entanglements of the world. The world cannot entangle you. It is you who is holding on to the world because of your mental mood.
So I'm a bit confused here. So to say that you says, oh, it's nice, that's in my opinion, an indication that you like something. But what he's distinguishing is liking something and I guess wanting something. You can like a lot of things but not want it. But you cannot want something that you dislike. So basically, this is something that you not only do you like it, but you want it. So, but it says to a person without likes or dislikes. How do you say that something is nice without liking it? I'm trying to think of a way to rationalize that. I think everything that's nice in a sense is likable. Things that you can like, that you may not think that you like it, but if it's nice, I think you do. But that doesn't mean you want to own it or have it or use it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if whether I'm misunderstanding it, or how do you explain something that that it's pleasant or nice, but not like it? Let's continue.
Vishayan indriyescharan. Atma vaishera videyatma. One who is ever self-controlled and who is surrendered or in tune with the Atman, the self. Such a man, prasadam adhigacchati, such an individual alone we can say prasada. Prasada meaning real inner peace and joy he experiences. Prasada means a joy. Joy, happiness comes when the mind is peaceful. Whenever the mind is in agitation, you are unhappy. Whenever the mind is quiet, you are happy. That is why every living being is happy while sleeping, because the mind is not agitated. The more the agitation, the more the sorrow. Nobody can say that, Swamiji, I have got tremendous mental agitations about that affair, but by God's grace, I am happy. Something wrong with you. You can't. I have no disturbance of the mind. Mind is very peaceful, Swamiji, but I am miserable. Impossible. Mental disturbance is sorrow. Mental quietude is joy. So prasada meaning that cheerfulness, that joyous state of blissful state of the mind, peaceful mind.
And then I was going to pause it a little bit earlier, but yeah, I guess that's the reason why everyone, when they're sleeping, wants to go back to bed, because it's so pleasant, nice.
Ritually is dramatizing Vedanta, and therefore in the end of the puja, the worship of the Lord, the last item is prasada distribution. Something to eat. Why? That is the only method by which the average man can be brought some peace. And therefore, that prasadam determines, represents this mental peace and tranquility that you gain when you are consistently worshipping the higher reality. Your mind becomes quiet. Your mind is not running into the world of objects with passion and lust and greed and desire. You have surrendered them all, and you have quietened the mind at the altar of the Lord. And what do you gain out of it? The inner peace, prasad.
Well, okay. So yeah. I mean, I get what he's saying, absolutely. But I guess just the terminology, it's always been the issue with some of what they say. Again, like when they explain Maya as an illusion, it didn't make much sense to me. But when I say Maya is a misunderstanding, that makes greater sense in terms of the Veda Vedanta, where there is only Brahman. Brahman is, that's it. So you cannot say there's Brahman reality, then Maya the illusion, because that makes it two different things that you're seeing. You're either seeing Brahman or Maya, or even the illusion itself is still Brahman, so therefore there's no point of Maya, because you can say that you're seeing an illusion, but it's still Brahman. The illusion is Brahman. So then there's not Maya. Unless you're just saying Maya is, it's difficult. But that's the reason why I say Maya is a misunderstanding. So there's no separate illusion, it's just that you misunderstood reality. It's all it really is. So kind of like here where likes and dislikes, how something is pleasant, I would assume things that are pleasant you do like. I mean, I don't know someone who says, oh, is this pleasant to you? It's like, oh yeah, it's very pleasant. Do you like it? No. Wait, what? I mean, you don't like pleasant things? I do. No, I don't like pleasant things. So do you dislike it? No, I'm neutral. I mean, it's a bit confusing to me. So I wonder, is there a way to explain that? Can you like something? Or, I'm sorry. Can you find something pleasant, but not like it or dislike it? A neutral feeling, in my opinion, is not liking or disliking. It's not pleasant nor is it displeasant. It's not painful nor joyful. That's neutral. Likes and dislikes is the opposites of each other. Pleasant and not pleasant are opposites of each other. Neutral is neither. It's not having either one of those, which is what he was explaining here. So I'm wondering if, I wish I could ask him. It would be, or maybe he could explain it to me. Like, do you mean you can like something but not want it? Which would make sense to me, because I like this pen, but if someone were to take it, or if it was stolen, or if it gets destroyed, I wouldn't be saddened about it. I'd be just like, well, it happens. It's a pen, I like it, but it's not going to affect me, because even though I like it, it's not a want or a desire, I suppose. Like a stronger emotion than just a like. Like I like that car, but I'm not going to be affected if I never get the car. Or I like that like the cell phone, but if I never get it, then it's fine. Versus like I want the cell phone. What happens if you don't get it? It's like, oh man, I'm gonna crave the cell phone or crave the food. I want the food. You eat like, or if you eat the food and you're like, oh, I like the food. That's really nice. It's like, do you want to have it? Sure. What happens if you don't get it? Well, I just eat something else. Versus like, oh, I want the food. Like, you want it? Yes. What happens if I don't give it to you? I want it. Maybe that hopefully that helps up clear my position in this. And maybe it's the definition might be the Maya here. But I hope you understand the definition of where I'm coming from. I get what he's saying. I do believe so. But again, it's the terminology where it gets to me, because I want to, in order for me to fully understand something, I must, how do I say, I must make sure I understand it by questioning it. That's just how I work. Again, I do not, the way I work is the fact that I must make sure that I test whatever it is that I choose to believe against all attacks from my mind. So if it passes all the tests, then it is something that I believe. And I don't believe it just because someone told me. I believe it because I put this phrase, whatever this is, through all my tests, and it passed them all with flying colors. So now it is something that I fully accept in me. I'm not going to listen to someone and say, "Ah, I don't need to think about it. I just accept it." You know, that's not how I work. Anytime I choose to believe something, I put it through the test. If it passes the test, I accept it. That's just the way it works. Anyways, that's my reaction to The Quiet Mind is a Happy Mind, Chapter 2, Verse 64. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. I am having difficulties talking. A thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.